Marth play, and I think that things like that show his matchup knowledge. Good stuff. This is a very interesting match. So we have Typhoon, the I believe Oregon PR Marth. I actually played him in a Japanese tournament 2 years ago. We've only played one set ever, and it was in another continent. So Typhoon's a really strong Marth player, and then we have Slime, mogul moves, BTS legend, etc., and with a Falcon. So pretty interesting matchup we got over here, and it looks like Slime will actually be taking the first stock. So
yo, we were talking about confidence off stage with edgeguarding Marth, and that's kind of what we were looking for. You know, something where you're like, yeah, you know what, Marth, you're about to do this, and if I hit you out of it, you will die. And if I don't, maybe I'll die, but that's okay. You know, I'm a Falcon player. I live by it and die by it in those situations.
Yeah, it's not like doubles, because yeah, like you said, if you know the edge guards, you can very safely go off stage, like run off, do a late knee, etc., things like that, and just make it back to stage because your opponent's dead or on the angel platform. In doubles, you can't really do that. And Slime is doing a really good job, honestly, with these.
Oh my god! And he saved him.
Saves.
You know, I guess we just can't say Slime's doing a really good job of anything. Otherwise, that happening. But doesn't get the knee follow-up. Not too surprising. Was kind of a hard situation. I don't even know if it was possible, but should be able to close this out with the knee here.
Great SDI on the knee from Typhoon's part to survive that. And good DI as well.
That actually is one of those things I think we need to be seeing more of is wank DIing the knee in kind of reset situations like that where you up B on stage as like Sheik or Falcon or Marth or side B on stage as Fox or Falco, and you know Falcon is going to go for a knee. It's a move that you can SDI very aggressively just because of like the properties of the move itself. And it can like keep you alive. So obviously you can SDI it without the wank DI kind of, but like someone like Wizro, we've seen kind of just push that to a crazy limit, and I'd love to see more of that.
For sure. Also want to point out the edge canceled back air from Slime to hit and then also grab ledge immediately was really, really fast and pretty optimal in that situation. So good stuff to inverting that edge guard. Speaking of hitting edge guards, that down tilt from Typhoon almost instantly to cover the space that Slime was kind of like floating in and secure the edge guard for him. So good stuff to Typhoon.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Sorry, getting a little, never mind. Point is, beautiful sequence from Slime to bring it back to even, or at least relatively even, but this stray up tilt could spell disaster. Gets the grab though, manages to just be a bit slow.
Yeah, doesn't get the tech in place read. Knee? Oh, I thought he was gonna not have a legend vulnerability anymore. Yeah.
Oh, good DI as well.
Ledge off the forward throw.
Just being a little antsy with it. That was a beautiful back air.
Really good
air.
combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, great reverse back air into the down air to steal the stock. But overall, a really good game. Honestly, a very good showing from Slime so far, game one. Very, very close game. Could have gone either way. With like, if he just did like one of those tech reads, wasn't a tech in place read, and got the right read, that would have been probably Slime's game to win. So, good stuff overall. This is actually this is like a lot closer than I thought it would be. And Slime's doing a really good job of keeping up with Typhoon and hitting his combos when he needs to.
I think the thing that it's so easy to sort of forget about is basically anyone who's in the scene for an extended period of time, just by virtue of playing a lot and being around other good players, is probably pretty good at the game. And we're seeing that with Slime, right? Like
he made out of Fool's Genesis. Like he's not a bad player.
No, absolutely. Like he is. Oh, okay. Well, like. You know,
that was a Captain Falcon thing. That's all.
Yeah, that's different. That's kind of more of like a thing that sort of sticks in your head as a Falcon player that you just kind of have to silence that voice sometimes, and not everyone's able to do it.
Marth's gonna up B there. I'm gonna stomp. I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna make it back, and then if Marth doesn't up B, you're dead.
Yeah, but you know, despite that, you know, maybe we hold off on any Slime praise because we don't want to jinx him, but. You know, he's been playing decently, but Typhoon really going to town here. Gets the pivot F smash to close it out. This set would look so different if Slime didn't die there. Oh, doesn't go for the knee. I would have liked to see just kind of a DI mix up again, sort of play the risk reward.
Very Coder-esque F smash on the Tekken. Or Roland, sorry.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like Slime's struggling a bit to get in
But gets the knee to send off stage. It's a pretty good start. But doesn't get the ledge fast enough, and
Oh no, he still
Typhoon's
got
able
it though.
to be back.
Doesn't go for the knee. Probably was worried about just missing the timing, and up air is a lot safer. But you know, he's got the magic percent. I said I'm gonna stop, you know, hyping him up.
I feel like every single time you've said that, something just horrible has happened.
I know.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Oh, I actually was gonna make it back from that. I actually really like the idea of going for the knee to try to get a reversal there and get back to stage, but I don't think he was high enough percent for the knee to send him back. But I like the idea overall.
I think that there were a lot of smart things there. And I said this earlier with Unruly, where like, if you get this thing, you look like a genius. If you don't, you look like an idiot. I think that applied to that knee there as well, where it's exactly what you're saying. Like, if that hits, all of a sudden you got a reversal situation. The set is suddenly winnable, and the willingness to go for those kind of interactions is what kind of wins you. And like, you know, it's like the sign of a good player. But you know, that Slime is not the one who won the set, so we don't want to be hyping him up too much. Good stuff to both players.
For sure, for sure. I mean, Typhoon's a strong player, like we were saying before, and I wouldn't be
Absolutely.
surprised to see him go pretty far in the bracket. So, good stuff to both.
So, with all that said, it looks like we are going to be swapping commentators. So, thank you so much to the Galint Melee Open team for having both of us. We watched a lot of really good doubles and singles sets, but we're going to hand it off to both Toph and Studebaker. So,
Ooh, that's going to be a good block.
Really, really good combo, and I'm looking forward to what they kind of bring to the table. Keep it locked here again, Twitch.tv, BTS Smash. We have more Galint Melee Open coming up, and Dark Gen X, it was an honor, a pleasure, great time commentating.